I've spent 40 minutes trying to figure out my internet issues, so it better be working now. And it still stays unstable. Oh good. Oh good. Oh good. Gosh, dang it! I'm so incredibly angry. Okay, well, we're gonna just hope for the best here. It's working now. Oh, thank you. I am so incredibly angry. My irritation is like... It's working sort of a bit laggy. Okay. Let's see how it goes now. Look, I'm just gonna keep going. Today's stream could suck. Australian net is trash. I know! You know what, I think that, because we actually haven't got the NBN yet, and my parents are convinced that they're slowing our internet down to, like, get us to get it. And, like, I don't know if that's the case, but, it sucks a lot lately. I can see, I have my stream manager open, and it is lagging around everywhere. I don't... Oh... I'm so mad. I'm so mad about, like, this has worked. You know, we've done this every week. It's worked every week. It's just... very angry. There's not even really, like, any way that I know how to fix this. I've gone on to the Wi-Fi. I tried it with the Wi-Fi, and it had a huge fit and didn't work. So I'm doing it on phone data now. Just, you know, like hotspot. Not doing great either. So slightly better, but still not great. So we're just gonna keep going and hope for the best, because honestly, I am so cranky that this is not working. We're just gonna ignore the fact that it sucks today, okay? That wouldn't surprise me if there were. Copper cable internet is pretty shady. I think it's time for a beer. Ugh. Is there a translate service? Because... oh, translate to English, yes. What does that say? For what? I don't know. If you're asking me angry for what, I'm incredibly angry because the internet sucks. Oh, it says it's unstable again. All right, I'm just gonna not pay attention to that because there's no way I can fix it. Today's internet never happened. Yep. Never happened. We don't talk about, what is it, the 15th. We don't talk about the 15th of the 11th, 2020. We don't talk about it. I'm just gonna blame Telstra, because I live in an area where the only, like, cell service, anything, like reception, the best internet is Telstra. And Telstra flipping sucks. So, like... Let's talk about happy things. It's unstable, like the relationships I find myself in. It's unstable, like my mental state after trying to fix the internet and still have it not work. See, I can see on my stream manager that this thing is like jumping around everywhere, but it also says excellent, so it's just blatantly lying to me. And I don't appreciate that. Anyway. We're gonna try our best to not be angry. Is it gonna work? Probably not. I just don't know how to fix it. I understand that this is probably the most boring stream I've ever done, and just I don't know how to deal with this. Twitch lies to you. Yeah, Twitch is lying. It is lying to me, and okay. I'm gonna try and ignore it and talk about other things. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that yesterday I finally managed to convince my brothers to play Among Us, which was pretty fun because my brother who's 18 was like, yuck, that game is dumb. And I was like, have you ever played it? And he goes, no. So I was like, just give it a go. So the four of us got together and played it. We had a grand time. It was a good time. And then we got bored of just playing with the four of us and decided to go into other people's lobbies. And this is where you can really see how chaotic I am and chaotic my siblings are. Gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm gorgeous despite the internet making me angry. Oh, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. It's usually a whole lot better than this, I promise. I'm having issues today. I have no excuses, really. It's not doing well. So, thank you for following despite how awful this is, I know. But, so we decided to go into other people's lobbies, and there's four of us, so it's basically enough for, like, raiding people. So we went into other people's lobbies, and we would tell each other what we were. So we'd be like, I'm crewmate, I'm imposter, I'm crewmate, I'm crewmate. And so we would work on just voting everyone but ourselves out. And then sometimes we even just kicked everyone else out from the lobby, and like we voted in the kick like column, kicked everyone else out, and we just spent time confusing people. It was a whole lot of fun. It doesn't sound as funny until you're there and people are like, literally no one vented. How are you voting everyone out? And we had a great time ruining people's days, which is really like what it's all about, right? Like, you have the best time in life when you just ruin other people's days. Like the internet is ruining mine right now. I'll tell you what else has been really annoying. I've been trying to download my my streams after they've been done so that I can like edit them and upload like little clips of them. But they're always like corrupt when I download them, and they put like the audio and the video into like the first 2 minutes of like a 2 hour long download, and then the rest of the 2 hours is just a blank screen of whatever frame was at the end. So it's like usually just, I don't know, me saying bye or something. But I've been like, I don't know how to do this. So hopefully I tried a new strategy last night, downloading, like exporting them to YouTube, and then I'll hopefully download them from YouTube, and then hopefully I'll be able to like edit them and upload stuff, but I really don't know if that's gonna work either. Twitch has just been messing me around, really. Although I could also blame Telstra for their dodgy internet. Which I'm just gonna pretend doesn't work. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is like, the whole stream is just me being very angry. I've been watching quite a few like true crime videos lately, and like I listened to this podcast on Spotify. Let me know if you've heard of it before. It's called And That's Why We Drink, and it's like they tell a ghost story at start and then a murder story at the end, and I don't know, it's just interesting. I used to listen to one called Myths and Legends, but like as someone who studies history, it's been like a lot of my degree studying myths and legends, so I already knew most of the stories. So it's fun, like, finding out about creepy places around the world. Which, if you don't know me very well, I'm a little creepy. No, I'm not creepy, but I like creepy things. So I love scary movies. Salty. Matisse, it's okay. It'll be okay. Thank you. I'm very salty. I'm like full of rage right now. But yes, so I love scary movies, I love scary stories, and you know, talking about real murders is not as fun because that's just kind of sad. But I do enjoy like crime investigation stuff, so I have a lot of Agatha Christie books because she's like quite a, well, I think she's dead now. I think she was quite like a prolific crime writer. One of my favorite books is actually by her, so like, And Then There Were None. I think I've talked about it on here, but it's 10 people on an island and they get killed by one, and they got to figure out like if someone else is on the island or if it's one of them. So that is like a pretty fun one. But yeah, so I've been doing a bit of that recently. It's funny, like, hi White Tiger, how's it going? Been doing a bit of that recently, and like, after writing essays for weeks on end and doing so much uni stuff, I've gotten to a point where I'm sitting there like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I sit there and I'm like, without essays, what do I even do? So, like, I've mostly just been catching up on TV shows because I like I need to get back into hobbies, figure out what those are. I should get into cosplay again, but I've like gotten to a point where I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I've been working so hard for like a month. I don't want to do anything anymore. Just finished uni like a week ago. So bored now. Yeah, I get it. Like, I hate doing uni stuff. It's boring. But at the same time, when like that's all you do, you get to a point where it's like, I don't know what else to do. Ugh. Yeah, so if you just joined, we're having hella issues with the internet. Don't mind it. Just ignore it. If the sound is fine and it's the video, just close your eyes and pretend that this isn't going on. Getting angry again, but it's fine. It's fine. Also, what else we're going to pretend doesn't exist, as well as the internet, is my ugly background. I get that it's hideous, okay? It's a black sheet. I know, it's horrible. But eventually we'll fix this, and it won't be so ugly, okay? It's horrible, I understand. I'd love, like, a background with cool, like, you know, just LEDs and whatever, but at the moment it's an ugly black sheet, so we're gonna pretend that this is the stream and all of that doesn't exist. So ignore my very ugly background and we'll keep going. So, the list of things we're ignoring today: internet and my ugly background. We're doing well, so just ignore everything. Your makeup looks good. It's so much better than other Twitch girls that look like their makeup is implied with a shotgun. Thank you. I do like shovel on the makeup sometimes for cosplays. Like I do quite a lot of body paint stuff, which is makeup on top of paint, which goes, it's thick, and the first few times I did it, my skin was like, it had a fit. I broke out so bad and it was just itchy and horrible. But I do actually also wear a lot of makeup for my job. So a lot of my followers already know this, but if you are brand new to seeing me or knowing what I do, I work as a Disney princess for kids' parties. I get bookings. I just did one on Thursday actually, which was my first weekday party. I was never invited for like weekdays before. So I get dressed up as different Disney princesses and go to a kids party, say like, hey guys, take a few photos, cut a cake, sing a song, and play some games, and face painting, and also balloon animals, which is, you know, a pretty great skill of mine. I'm hoping I pass all my subjects. It's the only thing which can mean graduating or staying for another year. That's true. I've never failed a subject. I'm not planning on failing a subject. I hopefully am going to pass all of my subjects this year. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm that confident that I'm going to be graduating. I mean, if I haven't, I did the best work I can do, so, like, I don't have any regrets. I didn't slack off, so I'm not worried, but yeah, I get that. But yes, balloon animals is a secret skill of mine. It's fun. Actually, you know, why don't we go make one? What else is there to do? I'm here being angry, talking about my job. Let's go talk more about my job. So, basically in our house we have a room where I keep a lot of my work stuff. So my brother's drum kit is in here, so I'm just edging past that. But here is where I keep a lot of my costumes. I have a few crates under my bed. I have a crate full of wigs and 2 crates full of other costumes that don't need to be hung up. But these are where I keep a lot of like my princess costumes. So yeah, I have like all of my other work stuff in this room. So I have my face painting kit, and actually my other stuff is over here in a bag. Let me just get that out. I played Limbo with the kids on Thursday, and they snapped my thing, so that was fun. But I'm gonna have to get a new dowel anyway. I was planning on it, but sometimes kids are little menaces. Alright. Let's go make a balloon animal. Haven't made one in ages because everyone wants like face painting and not balloons. Which, you know what, I can't make that many balloons, but I do my best. I do my best. So, chat, please pick the colour of my balloon animal. First person to answer a colour gets that colour made. Random question. Do you think wedgie pranks happen in real life or only in cartoons and movies? I'm going with real life because I grew up with 3 brothers, and as the oldest, I definitely know that I wedgied them. It's just a fact of life. If you ask them, they know that they happen in real life. So, for sure. Fine. Ain't nobody answering my question for colours. I just finished restructuring my room yesterday. I didn't know I had a lot of junk. Yeah. I, have redone my room a few times. Fluorescent brown? Okay. Blue? I can do blue. Yeah, blue is a thing I can do. Alright? I have not seen someone get a wedgie in a thong. No. Ow! Okay, that usually doesn't happen at kids' parties. Slap myself in the face with a balloon. So, I'm gonna make a butterfly. It's one of my favorites to make, but also one of my least favorites because it takes the longest and they pop quite often. Okay, it doesn't have a hole. I'm just not holding it properly. One thing I learnt going to kids' parties was that even though I sort of look like I'm 14 years old, the parents all call me lady. So they say to their kids, like, say thank you to the lady. And I'm like, wow. Fancy. Balloons are really noisy, so I apologize for all the squeaks, but that's just life. Horrible noises, I know, I'm very sorry. Alright, This is the bit where it's probably going to pop, so just fair warning.
Didn't pop. Okay.
Butterfly. Boo! So yeah, hidden talent right there. Making balloon animals. So yeah, you've like... I enjoy, fancy. I love it. All these quotes just getting added. Fancy. So yeah, if you see any of my stuff, I also do quite a lot of face painting at parties, which I don't enjoy as much as doing body paint on myself. I really like doing body paint, but sorry, I'll readjust myself because otherwise my brother will come in like last week and hand me a wooden chair and be like, stop moving. But I think it has to wear safety glasses when you vacuum the room. Yikes. That must have been crazy. But yes, face painting kids sucks, and I haven't actually had to do it this year because of the virus. But they always have like snotty noses and sweat, and they're disgusting, and you'll be like painting their face and then they'll go like right in your face, and it's disgusting. So that's not the funnest. But yeah. My favourite thing to make at parties is swords, because they take no time at all, and like you can make like 5 of them in a couple of minutes. So easy. So like if kids want flowers and stuff, it's annoying because they're more likely to pop and they take a little bit longer. But swords is like 3 moves and you're done. Although the list of things I can make is very small. I'm nowhere near like one of those clowns that can make everything. Boom. Sword. And yeah, so that's my favourite thing to make because very, very fast. But the worst thing you have to deal with at kids' parties is parents. Parents suck. Parents are the worst. Parents think the world just adores their child, when in truth, and nobody snitch when I'm about to say this, but like even I know this when like I probably one day have kids. No one cares as much about your child as you do. And like they just think the sun shines out of their child, which is fine. You totally should think that. But there are some parents that will like berate you after like your time is finished. So like a lot of times I stay over time at parties, so I'll be like 10 minutes over just to make sure everything's good, and then I'll head off. But there are some parents that just demand you to do stuff for their kids. Like I've been to a few parties where parents are just like, my kid wants another balloon. Make my kid another balloon. And I'm like, they've already got one. And they're like, no, you're going to make another one for my kid. And I'm like, hi, Doomsight. How's it going? Hey, new to the stream, how's it going? Hi, welcome. It's going good. Well, not good, actually. Because I've been complaining. We've just gotten to a good spot. Because it's still a bit laggy. But my internet today is dreadful. And it's not even raining. Like, where I live, when it rains, the internet just dies. Completely. So, especially when there's a storm. If there's a storm, there's a 90% chance that there's going to be a blackout. Because the power station where I live just gets a tiny bit wet and then goes, oh, I couldn't possibly work anymore. So yeah. Doing well, but not that well. You're cute. Thank you. Fun question. Anyway, so going well. Hope you're going well. Welcome to the stream, being new. Are you in a tent? Ah! Okay, no. I know my background is ugly. Should I just get rid of it? Ah! I'm not in a tent. This was supposed to be my background, okay? Look at this. I have a room behind here. Is that better? Is that more realistic? Should I just get rid of it? Fine. My mum watches these later, so for my mum, the roof is fine. It bashed the roof, but nothing happens. Duh! Alright, so is that better? Is that a better background? Ah! Raid, great! Hi! Well, welcome, Raiders. I'm just tearing apart my background here because people are telling me it's ugly. So, that's what I was doing. Welcome. PogChamp. Thanks for joining. It's just a bit of a mess. Okay, so let me know if you like that better. Is that... Whacked something else with my metal stick. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I like this background better. Good. Okay. Which side is the thing? That one. I'll take this one down. You work? I work. My job is a Disney princess. Which, it sounds fake, but it's actually not. I go to kids' parties dressed as a Disney princess. I know, my Wi-Fi box is a toaster. We're having issues today. Usually it's fine, but today, the internet is, like, not working at all. It's really bad. We're ignoring it. So, we've already established, like, the people who are chilling on this, stream have already established that, it sucks. So, we know. Thank you, Wilson. Good having a mod here because I don't know how to do anything myself. But yeah, okay, I took down my massive black sheet that was hiding everything. Welcome to my room, I suppose. Here's my mirror. It has Polaroids all over it from places I've been. There's my rose from Beauty and the Beast. And a couple of artworks from my favourite artist. You're pretty, thank you! Despite the internet, we can We can still function. So yeah. Now the place behind me is a bit of a mess. I need to take apart like the metal rods I was using for my backdrop so I don't hurt myself later. But just ignore that. Yeah, so if you just joined, the internet is being a big jerk today and I'm very angry about it. Don't mention it, please. I wield the ban hammer. Yes, you do. Ugh. Wilson, don't ban me. That's funny. Okay. We're relaxed now. It's a whole lot better. So, internet is still bad, but now the ugly background is gone. So, look at that. We're doing well. Keep things respectful and have no issues. Yes, that is right. I wish you could have, like, mods on TikTok live chat. So, I'm not actually streaming on TikTok at the moment. Usually I do both. But because the internet is so disgusting, it's just not having it today. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. That's so exciting. How many is that? It's like 41 followers now? 41 followers! So that's so fun, because if I get to 50, you get, sweet ad revenue. I mean, and it's not all about the money, obviously. This is a fun hobby, but getting paid for stuff I do would be nice. And I've never been happy a sellout. Ooh, here's a fun thing. So I know that I have barely any followers here, so obviously this is going to sound ridiculous if you've just joined, but if you know me from TikTok, I have, I think 28.2 or 3, or I don't know how many, but 28 point something thousand followers on TikTok. And I just got my second brand deal, which is exciting. So after this stream, actually, I'm making a video for them. It's a necklace/jewelry company. So I'm a little bit of a sellout, which is fun. You know, it's exciting. They're like, we'll send you free stuff, and I'm like, abso-flipping-lutely. Nothing is better than free things. Yeah. So that's my sellout story. That's the second brand deal I've done. The first one is actually for this stuff over here. This is the first one. It's a face mask. Smells like roses. The thing is, this was $40 also, and I'm glad they sent it to me for free, because there's no way I'd pay $40 for anything. Like, please. I only work weekends, and even then, if no one's having a party because of viruses, I don't work at all. So yeah, that was a fun thing to have, but it didn't come off, was the main issue. So I was filming a video for it, watching this stream on my Xbox. I would be playing Halo, but it's not updating. I've actually never played Halo myself. I hope it's just my thing that's saying there's a error and it's cancelled. Okay. So yeah, I was filming a TikTok video for that face mask, and it wouldn't come off. And so I had like a face washer thing, and I was scrubbing at my face for so long trying to get that thing off. It was awful. Like, it just wouldn't come off. And I was like, oh no, this is stuck on my face. Okay. It just threw up a random error thing, so I was just checking that everything's still up. But it looks like it's okay. It looks like it's gonna be okay. Also, here's a fun secret. This office chair, it's not even mine. It's from, like, the family office outside. I just drag it into my room. I'll tell you where you're sitting right now. Fun setup. Like, I'm just gonna be blatantly honest. I don't have a cool setup or anything. You're sitting on a book on my bed. So, to keep the camera flat, it's on, like, a hardcover book on a tripod on my bed. The end of my bed is right here. That's where my laptop is sitting. I'm just sitting at the end of my bed. So, like, if you were here for my Wattpad stream, where I read dodgy Wattpad stories that I wrote as a young teenager, I was sitting on my bed, so basically the camera was just turned around. But, you know, it's a secret. I mean, there's not many people watching the stream right now, so they don't know, but it looks a little professional, and it looks a lot better now that I don't look like I'm in a tent, so thank you for telling me to get rid of my background. What is you guys' favorite games? I like to know. Cuz eventually when I one day when I'm big, rich and famous and have enough money to throw away on a PC, there's a bunch of games I want to play. I really want to play Raft. Have you guys played Raft? Because I've watched a couple people play it, and it looks like a whole lot of fun. And I quite enjoy watching that game. I think the new updates are really cool. How it's not just the Raft now; they have big islands and whatever. So I'd love to give that a go. But currently, if I download any games from Steam onto my laptop, it just burns itself up, overheats, and just crashes and refuses to work. So, you know, I give it my best shot, but it's not much. Board, card, or video. Look, any. I love all types of games, so I'm a bit of a board game nerd as well. I love card games, and games are good no matter what form they come in. So my favorite card game is probably Mafia. We talked a bit about that on the last stream, I think. Board game is Avalon. So it's a little bit like Mafia, but if you've ever played Resistance, it's that but set in King Arthur's time. I love that one. But also Perudo. You beat me to it, yeah. So Perudo is kind of lesser known, I think. It's not an indie game or anything by any means, but more people don't know it than do know about it. But it's the dice game that they play in Pirates of the Caribbean, and we have a blast playing it. I play it with my brothers all the time, or church people. So there's a bunch of board game nerds at my church, and we all play it together. And we add multiple cups and whatever. If you don't know the game, what I'm saying will make zero sense whatsoever, but it's good. You should try it. It's basically just guessing the amount of dice, and you lose a dice if you get it wrong. Tumbleweed, yes. The good old Tumbleweed days. I used to be nicknamed the Ultimate Tumbleweed in a Facebook group I was in for board games people, but fun fact, Facebook deleted my profile for, I don't know, being a danger to society. They said I was in violation of community guidelines, so I got my old Facebook profile like the day I turned 13, and I would post so much stuff on there, and so there's just so many years of memories just deleted now, which bothers me a little bit. I completely freaked out when it first happened, not because the profile was deleted, but because like that was linked to my business page, which is where I got the majority of my bookings for my business. But luckily, because my mum was also an admin on that page, the page itself wasn't deleted, and we were able to like add more admins and get my new account on there. But I was so stressed out. I was like, all the work that I've put into my business, if that's just gone, I'm gonna be so mad. I have a lot of older brothers come up to me at like kids parties and ask me the character about like Fortnite and whatever. So they ask me all about games that they play. So they'll be like, "Oh, do you know Fortnite?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "Ooh," because they just I don't know what the deal is, but like they love challenging the intelligence of characters at their younger siblings' parties. Like, older siblings are always an issue at, like, work. They always have something to say or something to mess you about with. Don't game on Mac, they can't handle games. Am I allowed to simp? Yeah, absolutely, man. You can simp. As long as you don't, get extra creepy about it, because we do have mods on here with a extra sturdy banhammer. Yeah, I don't game on Mac, and technically I don't game on Windows either, because the games that I do play, I can only play like an hour of them before my laptop just goes like and dies. I was gonna ask for your Snap, that's all. I don't actually have Snapchat. Old lady, I know, but I used to have it. I just found that I never used it. So like when I was back in school, everyone pressured me into getting it. They were like, "Oh, it's so good, blah blah blah." But honestly, I struggle to even keep my Instagram stories updated, let alone Snapchat. I just never managed to use it. So no, I don't have Snapchat. I know it's probably lame of me, but I'm a bit of a boomer, I suppose. Like, I only just got Twitter. Well, technically I had a Twitter account, but I've only just started using it because I started streaming. So I've been using that to post some, like, when I'm streaming, but also some cosplay photos. I don't have many active followers. I have one active follower. I am Bread. Bread is a legend, is all I'm gonna say. So if you ever see Bread around on, like, TikTok, Twitter, they're mental. So yeah, I think the internet is actually working better now. I'm not sure. Oh wait, no, I see another lag spike. Never mind. I was just gonna be like, all is well, but what can you do? Oh, I will say something that literally no one cares about, but I don't care if you don't care. Let me be sad, okay? So, literally nobody is gonna care. But my favorite cactus is dying. So I love a good cactus. Net's a lot smoother now. Thank goodness. Hopefully it's gonna get better and better. I told you if we ignored it, the issues would go away. It's just avoidance. You gotta avoid your issues and pretend they're not there. Okay, so I love a good cactus. This is my pink one. But this was my first cactus that I got, and he's so sad. Like, it's technically my fault because I overwatered him, and then I had to, like, he had to rot at the bottom. I know, how do you kill a cactus? I'm really bad at plants, okay? Every plant that I've managed to get, I've managed to kill. Like, I've just... There are some people that are good at gardening, but there are some people with anti-gardening abilities. So, if it was just me on the earth, and I had to farm for food, I would die. I don't know, plants don't like me. I am a murderer, exactly. I am gonna be like the sole cause of deforestation just by walking through a forest. I swear. But I was very proud of this. I managed to keep him alive for 1.5 years, and still technically alive. Okay? Stop calling me a murderer, he's not dead yet. My other plants are, but not this one. His top is rotting, but he's gonna be okay. He's gonna pull through. If we avoid our issues, I think it's gonna be okay. He's very unstable. So, like, I buried him in a new thing. What are we talking about? We're talking about, how I managed to kill plants and how my cactus is dying, and I'm really sad. I had him for 1.5 years. He was my "you're not welcome here" cactus. So, because in my house, well, not my house, my parents' house, because I still live with my parents, in our house, I have my own bathroom, and because I had my own bathroom, oh, now you're calling me a murderer too! No! I'm not plant murderer. Look! This guy's fine! I just got him a few months ago. He's fine. He's not dead yet. I can't be held accountable. This guy's not dead yet. He's like, if he was a human, he'd only be on life support. He's not dead. He's good. He's good. Sure, he's really floppy, and I think... Oh, I can pull him straight out. I thought he had roots. We do not forgive. No. I'm gonna work on him making roots. I might, like, cut his bottom again and hope he... Oh, no. We'll fix this. Off stream, I'll fix this, I promise. He'll be good. Anyway, I'll be devastated if this one dies, especially because he's just unique. Give me a second. I need a pencil. I need to re-dig him in. I need to get a pen and re-dig him into the dirt because the dirt's all mucked up now. The murderers are those who illegally dump toxic waste in the... Yeah, okay. See? I'm not a murderer of plants. I'm just a manslaughterer. I don't have the intention to kill. Murderers have, like, the intention to kill someone. I simply did it by accident. So therefore it's only manslaughter, okay? Big difference. This is why I like cactuses and succulents, because they're very hard to kill. Even though I have managed to do it, well, not yet, almost do it, they're usually very hard to kill. My brother always makes fun of me for a Venus flytrap I owned. Same stuff, different name. I guess they do both end in death. Good luck proving that in plant court. Cacti. Okay, yes, cacti. Come at me for my English. Cacti just sounds dumb though, if I'm honest. It's like die, instead of saying dice. Just like one die. Alright, now I have a dirty pen and a cactus that is definitely gonna live. Normally very hard to kill. Yes, normally very hard to kill. I'm gonna put him back on the windowsill so we can get some sun. Nobody get asked on updates on this guy because he might be getting replaced. But yeah, I might put him out in the sun and put him on vacation for a little bit, like, in the coming weeks. Just leave him outside for a bit, having a bit of a vacation. Hopefully making some roots so he can live. I don't know how to fix it. See? Apparently cactuses aren't too hard to kill. Look at that. You're both murderers. Plants are hard. I don't know where to put a dirt-covered pen now. Put it over there. Plants are another thing that make me incredibly angry. Plants and bad internet that ruined my stream. It was a different time. It's really hard. I was a different man back when I killed the plants. Yeah, I used to have a Venus flytrap called Hades. I don't name my plants now, but I named that one specifically just because I thought it would be funny, because it sends flies to the underworld. I managed to keep that one alive for about a week with the head bits, you know, like the mouth. But after the mouth bits, it did die. But not quite. Like, I kept the green stem of it alive for a good few months. And I was like, oh, it's going to grow again. No. And I thought it would grow again, and it died again. But I also got a plant for my birthday once from a friend. That one stayed alive for about 3 weeks. I don't know how they work. Plants are what? Like, you go outside, they're growing fine by themselves, but as soon as I'm in charge of them, they just go ahead and die. Maybe they want to die. Maybe they don't love me. Very nice. Good law enforcer. As long as you get a good lawyer, you can get away with anything, technically. Although, if I'm being perfectly honest, if you don't get caught in the first place, you can get away with everything. That scares me. Yeah. Look. This might be dodgy because we're on the internet and this could be used as evidence. But if I was going to commit a crime, it would totally be tax evasion. Like, they take a huge portion of your money. So yeah. Tax evasion would be where I would go. Or arson. Because don't you guys just sometimes get the urge to just burn things to the ground? Like, really ugly buildings that shouldn't be there, and you're like, oh, they're ruining the neighborhood. If only someone would throw a Molotov cocktail in the window, all our problems would be fixed. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Any arson around my area is not me. I didn't, but you convinced me. Yeah. So, you know, as far as crimes go, it wouldn't be murder, so you don't have to worry. Plant murder maybe, but that's not a crime yet. You swatted 4 flies in year 7 maths class. That's actually quite impressive. The fact that you've managed to actually catch flies. Those things are fast, man. My dog, well, I have 2 dogs, they're border collies, but one of them especially loves flies. I don't think she's ever actually caught one, but we have an oval on our property, and there is like a specific corner of the oval that she likes to run around in and chase flies, and she'll stand there for hours just chasing flies, barking at them, and like running and trying to catch them. I don't think she's ever caught one, but she loves flies. Like, set her loose in a locked room with a bag of flies, she'll have a great time. I don't know if you could actually get a bag of flies, maybe a box of flies, but same thing, man. Same thing. Same thing. My dad does that, actually. He, like, walks up behind a fly and goes, like, and always manages to get them. And it's disgusting, because then he has fly guts all over his hands. And I'm like, just spray him. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. I was, like, a bug kid. So, like, I was, like, a Barbie kid as well, but Barbies and bugs. So I loved, when I was a little kid, like, getting free protein. Ugh, gross. So when I was a kid, I loved, making, like, enclosures for bugs. So I'd make, like, I get like a box and then put ramps and like slides, and I'd make like little amusement parks and then look under rocks, find bugs and put them in the amusement park and just watch them play on these fake rides that I made. So that was quite a thing I like to do. My favorite were like slaters. I think that's what they are anyway. They're those, like, if you're in Australia, I don't know if they're in the rest of the world because I haven't looked under rocks in the rest of the world, but they're like these little grey bugs that like curl up in a ball. They're like, what are those? Not anteaters. I don't know. There's those animals that curl up. They're like that, but in bug form. I think they start with an A, those animals. knows? Look, I've got to Google it now because now I feel stupid. Give me 1 second. Animal. I'm Googling animal hardshell curl up. Haha. What is this? Armadillo. Haha. See? Google knows what I mean. Okay, so it's like an armadillo in bug form. Those were my favorites. Yes, armadillo. Snake like got there just after I Googled it. We don't have armadillos in Australia, so I don't really know about them. I don't even know what they eat. I haven't even seen one. Animals I really would like to see. I would love to see a bear. There is one, there's a bear, like a stuffed bear at my uni. You mean a millipede? No. No. It's not a millipede. Yeah. Okay. The bug version of an armadillo. Okay, so it's terrible. I'm gonna show you on my laptop. But these guys. There's 6 people watching me just talk about bugs. Sorry, guys. I'll stop. Yeah, those guys. I would love to see a bear. So there's a stuffed bear in like one of the science buildings at my uni. That's the closest I've gotten to a bear. Well, technically no. Grouse Mountain in Canada, they have like a bear enclosure, but the bears were hibernating because it was winter and it was snowing and everything. But I was right outside the place where they were sleeping. So like the building where they were hibernating in, I was like, I could touch the wall that they were like in. So that's the closest I've been to a bear, but haven't like seen a bear. That looks like a giant cockroach. Bears eat beets. Yes, they definitely eat beets. It is not a giant cockroach. It's like this big. And cockroaches are disgusting. So it is not a giant cockroach. I'll tell you what is disgusting, and I've complained about it before. But that was on a different live. I think it was like back on TikTok. One of my biggest scary bugs, like one of the things I'm most scared of, is crickets, but not just any cricket. The Australian burrowing cricket. Those things are huge. They like have these like little diggy things. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm talking about one of the things I'm very scared of right now. So they have these like diggy hands, and one night I heard this scratching in my room. I was going to bed, I was minding my own business, and then I hear this like digging underneath my bed, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And so I like turn my light on and it stops, and I was like, what on earth? So I was like, maybe it was coming from inside the wall, just chill out. So I turn my light back off, go like, all right, let's go to bed now, and wait a little longer, and the digging noises start again, and I was like, no, it's definitely inside my room. And I was like, I don't know what it is, but bug spray, I mean, even if it's not a bug, I've had bug spray sprayed in my vicinity before and spent like 10 minutes coughing. So I was like, bug spray will scare it out, whatever it is. So I sprayed like bug spray under my bed and all around, and like this big brown thing comes running out from under my bed. And I was sure it was a mouse, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a flipping, burrowing cricket. Anyway, there was like a t-shirt on my floor, and it went underneath the t-shirt, and the t-shirt started like moving around, and I was like, it's a mouse, it's a mouse. Terrified. and I like called my dad in, and he like thumped it, and like he was like, what on earth is that? And I did a bit of Googling like of the shape of it, and found out it was this burrowing cricket thing. And I've seen a few rounds since then, and they are this big, they are huge, they are so disgusting. Let me get a picture of them. So crickets, specifically the burrowing ones, they're on my top 3 things I'm scared of. Right. Here we go. This thing. If you saw this running in your room at night, would you not also be scared? It is terrifying, okay? Disgusting. Look at its stupid little hands. Ugh. Horrible little thing. Well, not even a little thing. Horrible big thing. Okay. So, unpopular opinion. What's your favorite road trip? I did a pretty good road trip with my family from California through Nevada to Arizona, or through Arizona to Nevada. Give me a second. Which one is Las Vegas in? I think it's in Nevada. Let me see. Yeah, Las Vegas is in Nevada. So we went from California through... Oh, now I've lost myself. Let me get a map. But yeah, that was a good road trip. We went to the Grand Canyon. We stayed at this like little ranch thing where they had mules. It was Grand Canyon Ranch. It was a cute little place. I stayed in a teepee. It was freezing, and I ended up waking up in the middle of the night to the moon shining on my face and had to go into a cabin. Because half of my family, like my mum and my 2 littlest brothers, were staying in a cabin, and I decided to stay in a teepee with my like oldest younger brother and my dad, and it was freezing, and they had no issue with it, but I just couldn't sleep, so I ended up moving into the cabin in the middle of the night and spending the rest of the night in there because I just couldn't sleep. But that was a pretty cool road trip. I stood right at the edge of the Grand Canyon. It was what I found really crazy was that the Grand Canyon has like no safety measures, or at least when I went there. I went there when I was 12, so 2012. And like you could stand right on the edge, and I swear if I just took a running jump, I'd be gone. Like, do you want to listen to a Swedish song? Probably no, because copyright is intense on this platform, but I listen to it in my own time. But yeah, so that was probably my favourite road trip. Although I've done quite a few around Australia as well. So the last road trip I actually went on ended really badly, because we had 2 cars. So my family went with my aunt and grandfather, and during the road trip, my aunt's car like crashed into a tree and couldn't go on anymore. And because there are 6 people in my family and only 5 seats in our Land Rover, my mum had to travel home on a bus because she still wanted us to like finish the rest of the trip. And so she travelled home in a bus, had an absolutely horrible time. We heard all about it when we got home. But yeah, that was the last thing we went on. And fun fact about that trip, my dad actually grew like a chopper moustache, and it was so horrible. That's not the worst facial hair my dad's ever had. We do like fancy Christmas photos like every year. So a couple of years ago, we did this Christmas card, like Christmas photo shoot of hillbillies, like rednecks. So we all dressed up as like absolute hillbillies and took our Christmas photos. But my dad, for that shoot, wanted mutton chops. So, like, you know, big things there. But funnily enough, he did not grow a beard and then shave it into mutton chops. So for about like a month, I think, he just grew mutton chops, and everyone at his work was like, dude, what are you doing? What is that on your face? And he'd be like, I'm taking Christmas photos. So yeah, that's probably the worst ever. Oh, okay. So, apologies for how trash this stream was. It was an absolute mess. I don't know what the whole deal with everything was. It was half an hour late because of everything. I'm sorry it's a mess. And it's only been, like, what, an hour and 17 minutes? Yeah, an hour and 17 minutes long now. Do you like PewDiePie? Yeah. I used to watch him a lot more. Like when I was in school. So when I was about 16 was like prime time for watching it. But I still watch a few old videos sometimes. New videos are alright. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna end off here. I will be back at some point this week, so I'm not gonna wait until Sunday. I'm gonna come back midweek. I haven't decided what day yet, but I will be back at some point this week. Do you know he's from Sweden? Yes, I do know that. I actually tried learning Swedish once, but don't remember a word of it. Yeah, but thank you for joining. I'm sorry that this has been an absolute debacle. Hopefully next time I come on, the internet will finally work again. So, thanks for sitting through this and ignoring the garbage and listening to me just be angry for a whole day. Tuesday? I could probably do Tuesday. I mean, I'm on uni break now. I got nothing else to do. So I'll come up with a good idea. We won't have the background anymore. And hopefully I will not be angry next time I come on. And I will not just be full of rage. Because that is what this was. Can you say H-E-J? Okay, I don't want to be rude, but because English-wise, that would be like hej. But I think it's like hair? Hair? Because surely you don't pronounce the J. Hej. Hej? I mean, like, yeah. Apologies for my terrible Swedish. My, like, extent of Swedish knowledge comes from my Kiki K diary, which has, like, Mundag or Lundag or something, Torsdag. It's got the Swedish days in it, and, IKEA. You're like teddy bear getting mad, you scare no one. Ah, come on. I'm very intimidating. Yeah, I actually do know that that's hello. I do know that that's hello. So, I do remember a single word of Swedish. But I just don't know how to say it. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that this was all of just me being... You do say the J. Okay. Hedge. Or hedge. 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 Hey! Thanks for stopping by. I'm Swedish too. Wow. Bunch of Swedish people here. I'm really sorry for absolutely butchering your language. I try my best. It's pretty cool. I like your apple cider. Yeah. It's about the extent of Swedish knowledge is IKEA. So... sorry about that. We're the best? Yeah. Never been there. I'd like to maybe go. I am not Swedish too. Cool! I am not Swedish either, so... we got them. I don't know. Where did all the Swedish people come from today? How old are you if you drink cider? I'm 20. About to be 21 in a couple weeks. But it's like IKEA cider, so there's like no alcohol in there. I'll take you there, yeah. I don't actually really know much about what is there, but one place I'd really like to go in Europe is Iceland. It looks so pretty. I love your accent, thank you. I sometimes think that the Australian accent is pretty darn obnoxious. So, it's good to know people like it, because one of the things I really wanted to do as a kid was do documentaries, like history documentaries, but, I got to a point where I was like, no one wants to hear this on the TV. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. You love a good face massage. I hate massages. I don't really like people touching me. Like, forest. Ooh, I like forests. When I went to Canada, first thing I noticed was that the trees were like gorgeous. They were so different, and like they were those trees that like have branches that go like, they hang down, and they're covered in snow, and it was so pretty. All the ladies pinch their cheeks. They hate it, but I love it. Cool. I like have a bit of scoliosis, so my like spine twists around, so I go to the chiropractor, and whenever the chiropractor has to like adjust, I hate it. It's horrible. I don't like my back being touched. It's like I'll fight you if you touch me. What do you do on your streams? I want to live in Canada. Oh yes. Canada is probably like my second choice for country. I love living here, but if I had to move somewhere else, I think it would probably be Canada. That or maybe England. I don't think I'd go to America and live there just because I don't want to die. Like, I really enjoy having healthcare, but, but yeah, like, you live in England? That's pretty cool. I'd love to live in one of those places, but, you don't want to live in Australia? I do. I like being here. Like, everyone's here, my whole family is here, but, I do have, like, stuff. All the animals here are made to kill us, that's true, but growing up here, you learn to deal with those animals, so I'm more scared of, like, other animals, like bears and, like, bobcats. what are you supposed to do if a gigantic bobcat comes, like, tumbling at you? Like, what? You just give it a good drop kick? Like, I don't know. And a bear! At least if a super dangerous snake or spider, you can, like, stomp it. Or, like, I don't know how to deal with animals outside Australian ones, so I think I'd die. Just stranger passing by. I hope you have an awesome day and stay safe. Thank you. Yeah, actually where I am right now is pretty good with virus stuff. There aren't a lot of people getting sick at the moment. So hopefully it was gonna get better and better, because I'm so sick of everything. I just want to, like, give someone a hug, you know? I'm sick of having to, like, wear a mask everywhere and having to worry about whether or not I'm gonna get sick. It's not fun. Can you say something in very Australian accent? Yeah. When I get really annoyed, I slip into more of an Australian accent. This is me absolutely putting it on, but this is hopefully what you've asked for. I don't really know. Sometimes when I get, like, super tired, I get super ochre, which, if you don't know what that means, it's like bogan. It doesn't like being touched, wants to hug everyone. Yeah, I'm just, it's confusing times, okay? I don't like being told what to do. So if you tell me I'm not allowed to touch people, now I want to touch people. But, like, 1 second hugs only, like none of that, like, none of that. But yeah, so someone did ask what I do in my streams. Currently just talk, maybe play some games, do some reactions one day, but cannot afford PC, so sitting here talking, doing some cosplay stuff, hopefully doing some challengey kind of things. But yeah, getting very angry at the internet is what we're doing today. How is COVID in Australia? It's pretty good. It's getting better. I know that, like, we've just put in, like, a massive order for the, what are those things, vaccinations. But it's opening a lot up recently, so more and more people are stopping wearing masks, and, like, numbers aren't rising very much. Yeah, except for Victoria. We don't talk about Victoria. Everywhere's great except for Victoria. Victoria's basically, like, shut down the whole time. So, like, Australia's doing pretty good in terms of virus stuff. So, where I am, I don't actually know anyone who's got the virus, but, Victoria, we just, like, everyone has their borders open, and then there's Victoria, which we're just not talking about. Victoria is a state in Australia, so it's the one underneath New South Wales where I am. So, like, New South Wales, Victoria, and then Queensland's up there. So it's, like, on the edge, but down the bottom. What did we say? Yeah. Oh, I know that things aren't going too well in Europe area. I think what is it? Ireland is going back into lockdown, and I think a couple of other countries like, I think the UK is kind of struggling a bit at the moment from kind of YouTubey stuff. People are talking about second lockdown. So that's about all I know. I know that like Europe's having a bit of issues, but pays to be on a massive island, I suppose. Because without planes coming in and people moving across borders, I think it's pretty chill here actually. Not doing too bad. England is in lockdown. Okay. I didn't know that another lockdown had already started there. That's gotta suck. I was so miserable in lockdown. I'm still pretty miserable now, but you can actually go outside now, so it's not the worst. But yeah, that's gotta suck. Hi, White Tiger, how's it going? Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of stuff because even though it's like you can go outside, it's not really encouraged. But yeah, what can you do? Last week is when the lockdown started. Ugh, that's gotta suck. 2 weeks. Because, like, Zoom was great. The fact that Zoom, like, is able to exist was amazing. But, like, it's not the same, really, as seeing someone in person. And it was so weird the first time I, like, saw someone's legs after lockdown. I was like, oh, you're not just a face in a screen? That's so strange. But yeah, I'm so sick of talking about it, but one thing I'm really not looking forward to is, like, probably in the future having to have kids be like, oh, can you tell us about the old days with the virus? I don't want to talk about it. Rack off. Tell your teachers to shove off and ask you different questions. I just got quarantined because my classmate tested positive. Yuck. Can you give me a tutorial on how to survive in Australia? Like what abilities I need for each animal? Yes. Absolutely. What spell do you need to cast on a spider? Fireball. You want to cast Fireball and burn the whole place down. But, the animal you really gotta watch out for is those drop bears. They're like koalas, but, like rabid koalas that will drop out of the trees and attack you. But the thing is, we don't know much about the drop bears because not many people live to tell the tale. They especially go for tourists because tourist blood smells different to Australian blood, and they don't know how to defend themselves and they go in the wrong areas. So you gotta really watch out for them because they're pretty darn evil. Spiders, stomp them, smack them. If you get bitten by one, cry and die, basically. Drop bears, don't you say that. There are drop bears. I was actually really good. I did a public service not last time I was in America. Like the time before I was in America. Last time I went to LA, I did a great service. I was talking to a police officer in line at Pizza Press, which is an amazing place and it should be here. It's like Subway, but with pizzas. The best place ever. But he was asking about stuff in Australia and he was like, oh, it must be so hard having so many animals that, like, want to kill you. And I was like, oh. And he's like, I'm so scared of spiders. And I was like, mate, don't be scared of the spiders. What you really want to be scared of are the drop bears. And I told him all about drop bears. So I did a great public service that day. I was very proud of myself. They have drop bears in a game I play. Great. See? games are educational and they teach you about the real world. Do you need armor or something? You don't need armor. What you need to do is you need to grab some Vegemite and rub it on the back of your neck, and then the drop bears won't get you. Can you say mate again? Mate. I use mate and friend sometimes. Yeah. It's... Hope you're not making fun of me, but yes. It's, basically, if you're an Australian and you don't say mate, it's a bit strange, but I don't know. You have the different mates. You can say mate, and that means I hate you. Get out of me face. But then you have mate, which is your actual mate. And then you have mate, which is like even worse. It's like I'm about to whack ya. Is drop bear mutated koala? Absolutely, it is like a mutated koala. It looks like one, yes. Yes, it does. So, I think the Australian Museum has a page of information on them. Yes. Whack. Yeah. So, basically drop bears are all you have to really worry about. Where I am, there's like brown snakes and red belly black snakes. So, could kill you. But mostly there's like pythons, which just steal eggs and whatever. So, not a huge issue. There's been a few redback spiders in like the electricity box, which I think in like America they always have to go down to the basement to like, I don't know what those are called in America, like the power box where you flick it on or whatever. They always go down in the basement to flick them on, but in Australia, or at least in all the houses I've been in, they're outside. So you like lift up the flap to fix the electricity, and there's a bunch of spiders in there. So you're telling me a snake can get into my house? No. Hello. The snakes won't get into your house, unless you leave the door open. They'll just be in your pool, in your garden, on the road. If you go down like a fire trail and a bushwalk, you just gotta stomp really hard so that they know you're coming and go away, because snakes don't like look at you. They like hear you. So you just gotta like, if you're walking at night or something, just every couple of steps, maybe jump or something, so that vibrations go through the ground and they're like, oh, something's coming, let's go away. But so you're not safe anywhere. You are safe. Did you know Australia has the most deadliest snake, the most deadliest spider, and the most deadly fish? All in the one place. So you can be on land and die, and you can try and swim away and die. So there's like, I think it's a stonefish or something, that kills you almost instantly or something. So I don't know where they are. All I know is that they exist as a super deadly fish somewhere, and it can basically kill you. But I don't know where to find them. I don't know where they are in the ocean. If I find one, sucks to be me, I suppose. We have the deadliest everything, pretty much. I'd say we also have the deadliest bird, but I can't say that for certain. Because there's these birds, I think they're like cassowaries or something. They have these like massive, like horns. They're like what are those chicken hats called? Like the top of the chicken. I even have chickens, and I don't know The blue ringed octopus too. Yes, that's true. Yeah, they have these massive horns that they can like bash into you and break your bones. Have you ever talked to a kangaroo? Technically yes. You can like. Usually they're scared of you, but if you go to like parks, you can pat them sometimes. Because they're like used to humans. But usually kangaroos jump away from you because they're scared of you. You have chickens? Yeah, we have chickens. I have chickens. I have like a bunch down the back of my property. Yeah, Google cassowary, their talons are worse. Yes. Very bad birds, those ones. Not good stuff, that. I'm surprised that you're shocked that we have chickens. Can you show me a chicken? You don't know what a chicken looks like? I mean, a chicken's deadly as well. Not really, no. Yeah, let's go on an adventure. Let's go see some chickens. I'm just gonna get some shoes on, and then you can come see my chickens. This isn't about fashion today, so I'm gonna stick on my like property boots. Only if you eat them uncooked. Yes, that is true. That is true. What you dripping tonight? I'll tell you what. Not very fashion. The top half is fashion. We got singlet top, ripped jeans, but because we're about to go outside and I'm not putting on proper shoes, we got some boots. So, you know, super fashion. Don't mind me while I just unscrew my tripod and get my phone out. Right. We're gonna go see some chickens. Is it hot now? Not super hot. It's like 20 something degrees. Not as hot as I'd like. I like it 30-ish degrees, but yeah. Chickens on my property are my friends mostly. They'll like come outside my window and yell at me till I come outside and say hello. Yeah, I know I might lose the internet. We're hoping for the best, basically. The internet's probably going to get really bad because I'm moving away from the main house. But do you use Celsius or Fahrenheit? Celsius. So, here's my chicken house. They live in like a little replica of our house. But we let them out a lot to eat grass because they just decimate in here. But they have a big tree in here. It's a mulberry bush. I don't think... Oh, there's a few mulberries at the moment. It's a massive flipping spider with only 6 legs because 2 of them have come off. Left hand side. What is that? Oh, what side do you drive? Yeah, so... Can one of you come here, please? Alright, they're refusing to come here today. I thought our friendship meant more than that, but that's okay. Can you tell them I had to say hi? Absolutely. Hi, lads. What? It's a bit rude. One of them's gone and laid an egg in the middle of flipping nowhere. Not even where they're supposed to lay eggs. Put that back. Ugh. But yeah, could one of you come over here and stop running away, please? Usually we can pick them up, but they're having a bit of a fit today. You want to buy a goose? What? Oh. Alright, I'm leaving the chickens. They don't love me today. But you can come say hi to my dogs. You want to buy a goose? Why on earth would you want a goose? You know those things have teeth, right? Now you're all coming to say hello. Now I'm not in here anymore. Like, my brother didn't believe me the first time I told him geese had teeth. They legit have teeth. Very scary. Chop, chop, chop. on. Apparently they're camera shy. That black and white one is the one that usually like stands outside my window and yells at me. Also, here are my other plants that haven't died, so you can stop calling me a murderer, alright? Over there, I have some, and then I also have this bathtub full of plants. Look at that. They're all alive. The chickens know you're trying to use them for clout, yeah. They don't want to give me any extra attention. Do you live in a forest? I mean, sort of. Can I flip the camera around? Yeah. So, like, sort of. These are me dogs. They're named after a Disneyland ride, the Golden Zephyr. So we have Moxie here. Hey! And Zeph, who is over there and stays in her house most of the time. Hey! Hey! Do you live far from an ocean? Not really. I think it's like you can get to an ocean in about like 40-ish minutes to an hour. Basically where I live is like 40 an hour away from most things. Like I'm like an hour away from the city. And it's like, it's half an hour to the nearest train station. Just triangulating my location here. But like shopping centres, half an hour. Not that bad. What are you doing in there? What is in there? I'm just going to walk around with the dogs now because I let them out and I can't disappoint them. You always wanted to see the ocean? That's really funny. I can't, like, it's weird to imagine that some people have never seen the ocean. Because, like, I don't know if it's just an Australian thing, but, like, we see the ocean all the time. And, like, I know that there are some Americans that have just, like, legit never been there. Hello. Say hello. Moxie, please look at the camera. Look, what is this? Yeah, we have a lot of fruit trees and roses and stuff too. You have a question for when I'm back in my room? Cool. I'll be back in my room in a bit. Come on, Moxie. Come on. Live in England. Oh, Moxie, what are you doing? That's a rose bush. You're going to hurt yourself. Get out. Come on. Yeah. So, those are my pets. Come on. Moxie. Come.
Come.
Yeah, in England, like, the ocean is crazy there. Like, it's really funny to me that, Moxie, in your run. That, English beaches are, like, full of rocks. And people wear, like, gumboots to the beach. Like, are there any beaches in England that actually have sand? Or are they all full of rocks? Plug my phone back in. English what? Sorry? English beaches. Like, the beaches in England. It's crazy that they all have rocks, yeah, but, like, do any of them have sand at all? Or is it just rocks? Say hi to your dad. Was he there? I didn't even notice that he was there. I'll say hi to him, like, later. I'll tell my dad that 2 English people say hi. I totally thought that it was, like, nighttime in England right now. Funny. What time is it in England, actually? Because I totally thought you guys were all asleep. I chose, like, streaming on, like, Sunday mornings, because I was like, it's morning time in Australia, night time in America. I think English people will be asleep, but may as well be here. It is? It's, oh, wow! 1:32 a.m. Hi, Mum, how's it going? 1:32. Wow, that is pretty late. What time is it in Australia? It is 12:32. So it's just about lunchtime. That's crazy. It's pretty late at night, yeah. I was right. Cool. Alright. Well, now that I have shown you my pets and everything, I think I'm gonna head off. I've already said this, like, what, an hour ago I said that I was leaving? But I'm actually leaving this time. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry that the first half of this stream was an absolute debacle because of the dodgy internet. Sunday or Saturday? It's Sunday today. It is Sunday morning / afternoon, actually. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, you have a question, yes. I'll wait for that question and then I'll leave. And be back on, like, Tuesday, maybe. Can you tell me how school looks in Australia? A lot like English school, really. Like, uniforms. It's outdoor schools, so it's not like one big building like in America. Outdoor school with uniforms, so that's basically it. But I graduated school like 3 years ago, so not the best knowledge of what's going on currently at schools. Yeah, I don't know. I went to a private school as well, so I can't tell you what, like, public school would be like. I know that they're called different things in different countries, but private school is the one you pay for, and public school is the one that's free and the government chips in for. So, if that helps making sense. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. Apologies for the fact that the stream is kind of winding down at the moment, but thanks for following anyway. I'll be streaming in a couple of days, so make sure to come back then. But yeah, the internet finally decides to start working right at the end of the stream. But when I was 17, what do I do now? I work as a Disney princess at kids' parties, and I study uni. I study at uni. So I just finished a degree in ancient history, and I'm looking into doing a master's. Yeah. So it was a 3-year degree, so I have been out of school for 3 years and done my undergrad now. And studying ancient history was hard. A lot of essays, a lot of time, and nuts. Stay then. I would, but I'm really hungry and I kind of need to go to the bathroom. So I will be heading off. But thanks for coming. I'll see you guys around some other time. If you want to catch up with where I'm at, you can follow my Instagram or my Discord, which are my probably 2 most places where there are updates. What do I want to do in my life? Not super sure. I would love to get paid to be a cosplayer, but that's not really feasible. It's like not many people actually get to do that. So I will be finding a normal person job and keeping it as a hobby, because it's not realistic. Life is actually good, thank you. It is pretty good. It's good. Having a good time, and it's pretty darn good. I'm very lucky for all this stuff that I have, including my jerk chickens. Hey, Mumsy, yeah! Do you make your own costumes? I make quite a few of my own costumes, like 50-50. Stuff I use for work, I don't make because I don't trust myself to keep them together, and with kids jumping on stuff and like touching all your costumes, I don't want it to fall apart. And like, I make pretty decent costumes, but I just don't want to risk it. So, is that your actual mum? Yes, that is my actual mum. Once Upon a Mum is my actual mum. Does your nan know you're in your bedroom? Just getting bullied now. My bedroom is cute. Okay. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, you can confirm. My actual mother. What about this looks grandmotherly? I don't need to defend myself. You can bully me, it's fine. But, my room is cute. I'm quite proud of it. Look at this. Lovely. Sure. It's very Disney princessy. Is that your bedroom then? Yes. Yes, it is. See? This is me. As a child. My Polaroids of places I've been. So yes, my bedroom. She's hurt now. Yes! Feelings. Destroyed. Heartbroken. Is that your dad? In the photo? Yes. I no clue where he is now. Not of the current day. I do know where he is. He does live here. But I will remember to say hi to my dad. I think he walked in the background somewhere. But he might be outside. No. No, yeah, don't know where he is. But he is here. That was him in the picture. As I already said hi to your mum. Yeah. Oh! So, hi Jeffy, how's it going? While we're talking about my family and saying hi to everyone, Auntie Jeff is my aunt. So, if you want to say hi to my aunt as well, she's also here. We've got the whole family here. Whole family. Those old dresses hanging up are costumes. Yes. Okay, I'll show you them. Just move this out of the way. Ah. Whoa. Alright. Okay. So, this is from Holy Clothing. They're all medieval costumes that was hanging there. Is your whole family watching it? Yes, I have a very supportive family. I think it's just my mum and my aunt currently. My dad isn't watching. He's just in the house. So this is from Holy Clothing. It's very pretty. I just have a bunch of medieval dresses. The only, show your enchanted rose. I'll show my enchanted rose in a second. The only downside is that these medieval dresses are a bit too long, so I have to take up the bottoms because I'm actually quite short and they drag on the floor. So, this is another one. I like this one quite a lot. And then this is one that my aunt got me from my Amazon wishlist. So, thank you for that one. Yeah, so those is what's hanging up there. Not old lady clothes, but technically old clothes. So yeah. Medieval clothes. Because as someone who loves history, the medieval like Ren Fair kind of stuff excites me. I'm like, it's history and cosplay all in the one. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Bang on average. But short legs. So like, yes, you're not short, you stop growing when you reach perfection. That's true. I didn't need to be any taller. I don't want to be tall. But yes. This is my Beauty and the Beast enchanted rose while we're just chilling around. My aunt made it for me. Lights up. Ready? Ooh. Because my whole room is Disney themed. Because I am a child. What? Are we talking about my dad again? Why are we obsessed with my dad? I don't even know if he's home right now. Meet all the family. The audio sucks. Look. Could be fair. We're having super... Just... What?! I'm being bullied for my accent. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Excellent roast. Excellent roast. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
You wanna come here?
Oh, really?
No.
Was you humiliated?
No. Say hello.
Hi.
There we go. You
Really?
happy? Yeah, basically.
Oh my God.
Your dad has more interesting content. said 2 words. Okay, 2 words. That's it. They say hi from England.
Hey. Just gotta go downstairs and get something.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dad, go away. That's it. You can start your own Twitch channel. They don't love me. They want you. Is your dad single? No, he's not. And my mother is here and she will be like, ah, I'll whack ya.
If they're England, can I do my Irish dancing?
No, you can,
No, I do awesome Irish dancing.
no you don't.
I do.
I've never seen you Irish dance before in my life.
I am awesome at it. Look, I'm awesome at Irish dancing from the waist up. Look.
Hilarious. Ha ha ha.
I'm out of jokes now.
Oh, thank goodness, really. So, is your oh yeah, my brothers are around. I don't know where they are though. Look. Was my dad not bad enough? I made my whole family. Oh yeah. So my brother who's 18 says absolutely not. He's never, ever. He was already mad enough that I put him on TikTok once. You love my dad. Look. I'll do a stream with my dad if I hit 100 followers. We should all go for dinner on Zoom. Yeah, Riley would rather die than be on stream. He's 18. He does not like being on my internet sphere. You should swap with your dad. Yeah, my littlest brother is in the pool currently, so he won't be coming to say hello. And the middle one is not very social. He does not like to speak to people, so he will not be here. What? I'm not... I said you wouldn't want to come. You don't have to shake your head at me. That was just my oldest little brother refusing to be here. Why do you all want to meet my family? Am I not good enough for you? He was in your room like a minute ago. He was. But he is outside now. Yeah. I don't know. You can't really see. No, it's too bright. But he is jumping in the pool currently. Oh, Tate, my middle brother, is in his pajamas, so he also won't be coming. Look, maybe another time. I'll stream with my siblings another time. Not the oldest one, because he straight up refuses, but...
Why did you even say my name?
Why did I say your name?
Oh, weirdos know my name.
It's such a common name, Riley. Okay, my 18-year-old brother is mad at me now that I said his name. Stream with your whole family. Content family. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm so pleased that you enjoy dad jokes. Oh, yeah, your oldest son is very disrespectful. It's fine. I'll get him on one day. I'll absolutely trick him on here. He won't even know what's hit him until he comes on and he's like, oh no, we're live streaming. He even got mad at me once for live streaming, like when I wasn't showing his face, he was just in the room. He's very scared of the internet. Bit of a boomer, if I'm honest. He doesn't care. No, he doesn't. Is uni all done now? Technically, yes. Uni is pretty much done now. I have one exam left on the 20th, which is Friday, like 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I can get that done nice and early in the day and then be fully done. So, sort of done. I count it as done just because the exam is like online. We get the questions beforehand, so I'm gonna pre-write my essay during this week, so that I can like reproduce it during the time frame that it's supposed to be done in. But yeah, so after that, I'll be done for the year, and it's gonna be great. Jeff, do you have uni online? Yes. So I have been to uni campus for a grand total of 4 weeks of this year. So for the first 4 weeks, when it started, I think it was like March or something, I did go to uni. But since then, I have been doing it at home. In fact, the last week, the last semester, I haven't even seen what 3 of my lecturers even looked like. So, like, yeah, I've done uni online correspondence for pretty much all this year. And most of the tutorials that I did, like, online, I did them in bed. I didn't even care. I, like, just opened my laptop in my lap and was like... I don't, like, have a desk, and at that time, my dad was working from home, my little brothers were also doing school from home, so we have an office, but because there's 6 people in my family, the 2 spots of the office were taken, and the big, like, my mum set up another table for my other brothers to do, like, their school stuff, so I did it in my bed. I was like, eh. When are you going then? Oh, okay. Yeah, look, I've said I'm going... Can you hear that? They're going absolutely mental out there. That's life with brothers, really. Yes, when am I going? I have said, like, twice now. Yes, I'm off. Bye-bye. Like, once an hour and a bit ago, and, like, 20 minutes ago as well. I'm basically never leaving. Moxie? It's not Moxie. That's Asher. My littlest brother, yelling as he jumps in the pool. He's going, yeah. You'd think it was a dog. Now they're making noise because my stream is on, like my mum is watching my stream while she's watching my brothers. Now they're yelling on purpose. My family loves me, really. They just want to ruin my life, apparently. Just kidding. You're not ruining my life, but... How are you going to celebrate your 100 followers? I've had a few ideas. One of the ideas I'd really like to do is stream in an abandoned house. So there's a creepy abandoned house I have in mind that's kind of close by. But getting internet there, like there's no Wi-Fi, and I've checked the cell signal and there's 0 bars. So I'd have to figure out how I would stream there, but I think telling some scary stories and exploring abandoned house would be a cool way to celebrate 100, because that's like a fun thing to do and it takes a bit of effort. So I think that would be good. Slap it. You know what? No. I think... And I know he can hear me. If you keep yelling, I will put you on my stream. See, that's gonna scare him. You try to have a good functional stream and you're just like siblings, forget about it. Where is this place? You know where this place is, Mum. You know exactly where it is. Definitely haunted. We like to joke around that our house is haunted. Because, like, some old lady died here, but, like, we renovated, and it's definitely just drafts. It's not haunted. But, the bathroom door, like, will open and close, and we'd be like, oh, rack off, Chiswell! Whenever there would be annoying creaks. And also because, we have my grandfather's ashes in the cupboard waiting for when my grandmother dies because they want to be, like, buried, smushed together. So we also joke that he's walking around being a jerkbag. But, you know, all that good stuff. So, rack off, yeah! Stream from the roof/attic. Oh, dad in the roof. Only my family will get that reference. But, that's not a bad idea. But it's very hot in the roof. And it's kind of scary. But that's not a bad idea, streaming in the roof. At least the internet will be, like, here. But yeah, rack off is, it's a thing I say. It's a thing a few people say. I don't always realize that my speech is weird until people are like, what on earth are you saying? Family stream, I say. That's a good idea. Family stream would be fun. Do you have snow in Australia? Snow? Yes, we do have snow. Snow is like it's a specific place, so we don't have snow like it won't snow in the backyard. It doesn't really get below 0 most of the time, but if you go up into the mountains, it does snow, but also it doesn't snow like heaps. We still have snow machines, so those like big round things that like I don't actually know what snow machines do. I don't know if they take moisture from the air and freeze it, or if they like I really don't know what snow machines do, but they use those in most of the places where it snows. But sometimes in the mountains they'll have a bit of snow, like a thin layer. But if you go up to like snowy mountains, they have a bunch. Talk to your granddad. Ah, nah. I don't want to talk about my granddad. I don't want to talk to him, really. He was not a nice person, so we don't like talking about him. Luckily, my grandmother doesn't know how to use the internet, so I can say whatever the heck I like on stream. The fact that he was a jerkbag. I will not be playing with the Ouija board pretty much ever in my life, because I do not want to be possessed. Thank you very much. Psst. Nasty. Not gonna happen. 0 out of 10 would not do. Stream with your grandma? No. Why are you guys just obsessed with my family? I'm just gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna make a Twitch channel called Once Upon a Tease's Family, and it'll be everyone but me, because that seems to be more more popular here. Yeah, I will stream on one of my cosplay making days. I'm gonna do that. I just haven't been doing much of making stuff lately. I need to like figure out the next thing I'm gonna make, because I haven't done much, but next sewing day I might. I'm out of water and my throat hurts. My family can get pretty nuts. We do like playing Jackbox and stuff together. That's a good time, good fun. Let me know if any of you guys ever played Jackbox. It's a great game if you guys know what it is. Oh, Kofi. Right. Not a We don't talk to Mum like that. No time. I do have time. I just don't know what to do. I've never heard about Jackbox or whatever that is. Oh. Okay, you are missing out. Jackbox is amazing. Like, it's... Well, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's a party game thing. So, you use your phone and like... Okay, so do you play Kahoot? It's like Kahoot, but not quizzes. It's like you have a main screen where you play games and everyone uses their phone. And there's a bunch of different games. There's a bunch of different party packs. So it's like Jackbox is the brand for the main thing. But yeah. And Matortis. Matortis is my like go-to nickname for games. It's gotten to the point where my 18-year-old brother, who refuses to be on stream, actually walks around the house and goes, "Hey, Matortis." So like I do get called Matortis at home sometimes because that is my go-to Jackbox name. As well as Ben Dover and Phil McGroin, because I'm 12 and my humor is also 12. I'm not gonna ban Wilson. Wilson's my mod. You can't ban my mod. I'm not gonna ban my own mod. Wilson is like around everywhere, so like I trust that Wilson's gonna do a good job, so I'm not banning my mod. Because I'm not good at managing things myself. So if I didn't have a mod, my comments would be a pile of garbage that I could not sort through myself. He's not disrespectful. Oh. I think this stream has been more of a mess than my pumpkin carving stream, which is really saying something. What do you plan for the rest of your day? I really don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't really have a plan for the rest of my day. Eating lunch is probably my number one plan. Might go for a walk. When did you start streaming? Maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Yeah. 4 or 5 weeks ago. Go swimming? That's a good idea. I probably could go swimming. Apparently the pool is warm. But, I don't know if it actually is warm or not. Take over the world? Yes. I always want to take over the world. Taking over the world is number one. Actually, as a kid, I had this excellent idea. It was fantastic. So basically, I was going to be the sole ruler of an island. Now, these days, you would probably call it a dictator, but being a child, I didn't exactly know that word, so we're going to pretend it wasn't a dictatorship. So basically, I was going to have this island, and I was going to have a bunch of people that I ruled over, and once a month we would have nachos, which I would make, and they'd be like, wow, the queen made us nachos. This is amazing. She is amazing. And I would ride in on this horse that I would attach a fake horn to the front of so they'd think a unicorn was real. And it sounds very cultish, and I'm kind of concerned about what I was thinking, but at the same time, it also sounds like a good idea. So, world domination is within the realm of things that I would like to achieve. I think that would be the time when you'd have even better plans, honestly. Like, surely when you're wasted is when the best plans would come up. It's 30 degrees here. That is nice, actually. I quite like being in the 30s. 7 degrees in the UK Celsius. Ooh, that's pretty cold. But I guess it is winter time there. So it makes sense. How warm does it get in the UK in summer? I'm interested. 'Cause I heard like there was a heat wave and it went up to like 30 or something. I don't know. We get a heat wave and it's like 48 degrees. But 30's quite nice. I actually might go swimming if it's 30. $25.30. Not the worst. Not the worst. If it's above 25, I'm dying. If it's around 25, I'm probably still packing a jacket. Or like a long sleeve shirt or something. Yeah. In the 20s, it's still pretty cold. It's going to be 36 tomorrow. Ooh. That's not bad. Not bad. I'll probably wear shorts then, eh? Not used to that hot weather. Yeah. It gets pretty hot. 48-degree heatwave followed by fires. Oh. I mean, it's gonna be like more of a wet summer this year, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, we won't really have massive fires again. Hopefully, if it's gonna be more wet. So, should be okay. How is that even legal? It shouldn't be, man. Basically, when it's that hot, all you can do is like lie under a fan and just hope that you don't die. If the spiders don't get you, the heat wave will. Pray, basically, yeah. That's basically what you've got to do when it's that hot. And forget about getting in the car. So, the car that I drive does not have tinted windows. So, even when it's like 20 degrees outside, it is like a greenhouse in there. And, oh, it heats up so much. And, like, middle of summer, it's painful inside the car. Oh, other states are looking bad for fires. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I'm glad that fires are not in our states, but, like, I don't want to do that. I'm not in the mood, really. Do you drive a Lambo or are you more of a Ferrari girl? Tint for tease. Yeah. I would love some car tinting. Those seatbelt burns. Oh, yes. I drive a Kia Rio, so it's not a sports car. But I have... my little brother loves cars, the middle one, and I don't remember what car he said, but he like goes around prescribing people cars and being like, with the way you are, this would be the perfect car for you. And I don't remember what it is. It was some kind of sports car. I don't remember what it is though, but yeah, the current car I have is a Kia Rio. I would not leave my house. Imagine coming to a shop and having an 85.4% chance of not coming back. I don't know, the odds are not that bad. Actually, if it's been raining a lot, you don't even want to get in your car most of the time because there are these spiders called huntsmans. Now, they won't hurt you because they're not venomous, but they, like, eat mice and things. So they're these big brown ones, and if it's been raining a lot and you open your car door, they will have gotten in the cracks of, like, the car door. So you open your car door and there's this, like, massive brown spider there. And sometimes if it's not the door you open, it will like crawl up the windows as you're driving. And I think huntsmans cause like heaps of accidents. I think that there's more accidents than something or something else. I don't remember the statistic, but huntsman's dropping down while you're driving is quite a big cause of accidents in cars. Bentley Continental, yes. That was the car that my middle brother told me to get. I don't actually know what it looks like. I looked it up ages ago, but I don't even remember. But apparently that is the car for me, a Bentley Continental. Now your car would not even be safe. Yeah, $400,000. Surely you could buy like a house for that. I mean, not a good one, but like... The humidity is more of a killer than dry heat. That's true. When huntsmans run across your windscreen. I need a Rolls Royce if you ask me. Yeah, that's a cool one. Huntsmans are the size of dinner plates. Are we talking about eating things right now? Oh, someone did ask a kangaroo good eating. Roo was okay, emu was very oily. I've never eaten a kangaroo myself. My mum used to get fed kangaroo. She told me this story of her parents being like, oh, this is beef, have some of this. And she'd eat it, be like, this is not beef, this is disgusting. And her parents were like, haha, you just ate kangaroo. And she was mad about it. So she's never made us eat kangaroo because she's like, it's disgusting and I'm not making you eat something like that. I won't do that to you. So have not eaten kangaroo, but yes, some people are really into kangaroo, and there are a lot of kangaroos around. So yes, that is legal, because kangaroos are just everywhere in some places. So it's not like a huge deal eating them. I don't think I would. Some people like eat crocodile too, and I think that's flipping rank. I've never tried it, but no thanks. I'll just eat the usual animals. But yeah. I don't know. Do you eat all the spiders and snakes as well as a quick snack? Actually, some people do eat snakes. I suppose I'd try snake. Not really. I don't really want to. But if I had to, I would. But I've definitely seen, like, some in, like, lollipops. And I don't know why, but there are some, like, weird lollipops with, like, crickets and spiders in them. And they're disgusting. Not that I've eaten them. Just looking at them is disgusting. The meat is very tough. You know, I wouldn't argue that, because kangaroos spend their entire day jumping around the place. I'd honestly believe that they do, like, get very tough. Camel? I did not even know people ate camels. So, if you don't know, there are a bunch of camels in Australia. Australia actually exports some camels to, like, Middle Eastern countries because they're like a pest around here. You let a few camels loose and they just breed and get everywhere. I love camels though. Camels are super cute, but I've never thought about eating a camel. That is strange. Yeah, we have more feral camels than any other country, which you would think that, like, it would be like Middle East and Africa that has heaps of feral camels, but no, we just have, in our deserts, camels flipping everywhere. I remember when we went on like a desert trip, the last desert trip we went on, you can like drive over the deserts and like chase some of the camels sometimes. It's like a little game, but yeah. So there's like camel herds hanging around places. Are they fast? Super fast. So, camels start off slow, but like, all in all, camels are faster than horses if it's a long distance. If it's a short distance, horses will like speed up really quickly, but if you like build up slowly, camels are super fast. So, camels are excellent. There's so much going on in my chat right now. Australians are black belts in sarcasm. That is true. Camels are dumb. They also... Oh my goodness. A camel getting hit by a train. Oh, that would be a bloomin' mess, that would. Oh, paint the town red. Okay, surely a train would not be right if it... Like, when a car hits a kangaroo, the front of the car is just all messed up. The front of a train... Okay. It didn't even occur to me before in my life that a camel could run in front of a train. Mind blown. "15 in a row because they run in a straight line." Yeah. Sorry, my mind is just blown right now. Surely a train couldn't keep going after it hit a camel. Wow, okay. That's a feast then. I can't believe there are actually some people out there that like legit eat roadkill. Like, that's insane. I know that like you watch shows, like reality TV shows about hillbillies, and they're like, we're going to put the roadkill in the back of our truck and eat it. And it's, you don't know where it's been. I've seen trains come in red paint. Oh, but I've seen road trains come in painted red from kangaroos. Oh. Wow. Apologies if you've just joined the stream and we're just talking about animals dying, but I'm getting educated on these roadkills. Yeah, new subject. There are kangaroos in the UK as well. Oh, where? Like in zoos and stuff. But like, free? see. I'm gonna... UK kangaroos. Oh, phantom kangaroo. They have wallabies. So UK does have feral wallabies. I wonder how they got there. Were they always there? It's not an education you need to know. Thank goodness we have no drop bears. That's true. Drop bears are the real ones you need to watch out for. We have talked about the drop bears quite extensively here, and we've learnt a lot. I mean, this is apparently a learning stream now. Last stream we learnt that the noses, not noses, the mouths of mosquitoes have like 6 prongs in the one. So all sorts of education that nobody asked for here. We have a lot of foxes. Yes. So, we have a lot of foxes too. A fox got into our chicken house a couple years ago, and that was an absolute mess. Very upsetting. But, like, foxes kind of suck. And seagulls, yes. The funny thing is, seagulls are so different around the world, and I didn't realize that until I was in San Francisco. So, like, I was waiting in line for Alcatraz, and as I was, like, waiting for Alcatraz, there were, like, seagulls all around, and American seagulls are, like, as big as chickens, and it was so crazy to me. So, Australian seagulls are a lot, like, pointier and smaller, and I always wondered why the seagulls in Finding Nemo look so weird, and it only, like, I only realized once I got to America and saw their seagulls that they just put their own seagulls in Australia. They just thought that seagulls looked the same. I guess so did I, but like, they just put their own seagulls in our country, and I was like, huh. But American seagulls are super weird. Put mine up on the 1st of December. Yeah, the trees. They're obese. They are obese. It's your birthday on the 1st of December. Fun. I could stream putting my tree up, not the family tree. The family tree is actually going up soon, because what else is there to do these days, really? So we're going to be putting up the family Christmas tree soon, and I actually want to decorate my room soon. So I may actually stream decorating my room. But yeah, like, I'm going to put my tree up. We all have, like, a little tree in our rooms, and we have a big tree and another big tree. So we just have Christmas trees, like, everywhere in our house during Christmas. Yeah, foxes do scream. Like, I've heard a few foxes around here, and they, like, I thought someone was getting murdered. I was like, this is it. Someone's getting murdered. The neighbors are dead. What are we gonna do? Especially because it was at a time when our house, like the one I'm in right now, was getting renovated, and we were living, just, like, we were spending some temporary time in some camper trailers down the back while our house was completely torn down, and I hear this screaming at night while I'm living in a tent. I was like, this is it. We're all dead. But it turns out it was just a fox. So, I'm alive. Thank goodness. Spoiler alert, didn't die. That's a lot of Christmas trees. It is a lot of Christmas trees. My mum counted once. Like, not just trees, but including tree-shaped decorations. I don't remember how many there were, but there are, like, heaps of them. I want to say, like, 40, but I reckon that's too small of a number, honestly. We love Christmas. I mean, Christmas is the most wonderful time of year, so obviously. But gotta love Christmas. I'm excited for Christmas. We actually didn't do Santa, so my parents never wanted to lie to us, and like do any of that. So we actually do this really cute tradition where on Christmas Eve we do something called the present run, where we carry our siblings' presents out. So we're not allowed to touch our own, but my dad will hand us a present and we'll run to the tree, put it under, run back, grab another present and run under the tree. But yeah, so that is what we've done. We never did the whole Santa thing. We didn't ruin it for other kids though, but I think it was really nice. And it saves you from having a creepy old man watch you while you're sleeping, because if an old man can watch you when you're awake and while you're sleeping, surely he can watch you in the shower. And that's just wrong. When do you celebrate Christmas in Australia? On Christmas Day, 25th of December. On the Christmas Day. He's a nonce, yeah. Santa is a bit of a creep. Celebrate Christmas normal time. It's summer. So, we'll have Christmas lunch and then go out and swim or something. But sometimes I've eaten so much that I fall asleep, like, at the same time as the old people. So I'll be on the lounge, like, and everyone else will swim. But I do swim sometimes. Yeah. So Christmas is a little different here. Not super cold, but it's good stuff. It also, when you're cooking a turkey and this whole roast lunch, it gets super hot in the house. And we're getting air conditioning installed this year, so it should be a little better this time. You're Polish and the Christmas celebrated on the 24th. Ooh. That's interesting. That's cool. It's not so different, really. Just the day before. Yeah, 24th is Christmas Eve, but my family also does like double Eve on 23rd, and Boxing Day we can eat leftovers with turkey sandwiches, which are excellent. Our family does like host Christmas, so we always buy like extra turkey stuff so we can have a bunch of leftovers, because leftovers are almost better than the actual lunch itself. It's so good. Yeah. But my birthday is also 5 days before Christmas. So Christmas time is a pretty busy time for our family. Bunch of stuff going on. Yeah. That is the thing. On double Eve, our family also does fondue, which is like not really a thing that most people do on Christmas. Your birthday is right after Christmas? Nice. Yeah. People often, like, say, oh, August is a good time to have your birthday. Like, here, probably not the best time to have like a birthday. My dad is the only one in my family who has a winter birthday. And there's just so much less you can do, really. Well, yeah. But like, if your birthday's in summer, you can go to the beach or go swimming or whatever. We have actually an advent box that we do like craft or get lollies every day. But also, if you go to Woolies, they have the cheese advent box. So 100% recommend. I think Gloucestershire is maybe the best one. But I don't really remember what the best one is. I'll have to see it again. But they have it again this year. They had the cheese advent calendar last year. A bunch of little circular cheeses. So if you're in Australia, go to Woolworths, get the cheese advent calendar. It is so good, honestly. Can you pronounce Worcestershire sauce? Yeah, Worcestershire sauce. It's good stuff. I love that stuff. I like having it with eggs. Haven't seen the Cheesemas box yet? Oh yeah. Okay, so the Cheesemas box is out. So we just got some. Not many people can actually say that. Yeah. Look, I like. Oh, blue cheese, no. Blue cheese is flipping disgusting and deserves to burn. I am so glad, like, that I know now to never go near it. I had it once. Never again. That stuff is rank. What was I saying before? I'm probably all salty because people like me bought 3. Yes. We love the cheese things. And because there's so many of us in our family, we just buy a bunch of the cheese so that we can all eat it. I think a lot of like Australia and England have a bit more of a crossover than like America. So words and spelling is a lot more similar. So it's not as hard. Don't mind me eating. It's 1:32. It's well past lunchtime. So I'm gonna be eating a snack. I actually brought a snack in today in case I went overtime. Which, let me see, how many times have I said I'm leaving? Like, three times? Like, once every hour. Exactly 1 hour ago. Yeah. 1 hour ago is the last time I said I was leaving. I'm just glad the internet is kind of working now. The start of this was an absolute mess. Like, thanks to you guys who have been here the whole time. It's like almost 3 hours now. Yeah, when I went outside was a bit of an issue because there's only reception in the house. So I totally knew that it was like trash, but you guys wanted to see animals, so what can you do? But yeah. At the beginning of this, I had to restart 3 times. It was an absolute mess, And we finally started for good half an hour after I was supposed to. It was messy. Are you active on your Discord? Yeah, sort of active. I don't have the most active Discord. I'd like it to be a bit more active. But yeah, I check it. Haven't got heaps of people on there, but we got a few. It's cute. I'm checking, yeah. Like, there's not much that goes on. There's two guys that mostly chat to each other. So, one of them says, "Who knew that reorganizing one's room was tired and exhausting?" And the other one, "It does end up like that." So, yeah, there's two guys that mostly chat to each other. But, yeah. You joined? Well, cool. It's active enough, I suppose. It'll get bigger eventually. Like, the more you work, the more happens, really. It's like, some people just expect to get there. Like, I have someone who often complains to me and says, like, "Oh, I don't have enough followers, I don't understand why," and they've only been working at it for, like, half a year, when, like, TikTok with my 28,000, I've been doing it for 2 years, and it's taken a lot of work to get there. And I totally understand that this Twitch thing is gonna take a bit of work. So, and I'm prepared to put in work. Do you play any games? Yeah, I really like games. I play a lot of games. But I currently have a really dodgy laptop that I complain about quite a lot, actually, on this stream, where it won't really run any games. So, you know, I do my best. I can't play any games on stream because my laptop refuses to stream. So, as I currently am, I'm streaming on my phone. Maybe eventually I will have enough for, like, a PC where we can have some fun. But, yeah, currently we're just chatting. And I play games for like 10 minutes before my laptop overheats, wait a little bit, and play some more. So nothing like multiplayer, online, or competitive, because this whole thing just doesn't work. Alright. This is pretty good. It's been a good time. 43 followers. We're getting quite close to 50, which is incredible. Having a great time. But yes. I'm actually gonna go now. I'm legit leaving. My throat is burning. I'm out of water. This time is for good. This time, I'm actually leaving. Wait for like 20 minutes. I don't know if I can do another 20 minutes. My throat hurts so much. You are not tired yet? You should be. What is it? It's like 2 a.m. now, isn't it? Go and get some water. Look, I will go and get some water. But I can't guarantee anything. Who'll come with you? No, you stay here. I'll be back in a second. I'll go grab some water. Just tell each other jokes. Usually, I'd have a Be Right Back screen. I have one made, but since I can't stream off my laptop, I can't actually put it up. So, pretend that I have a really professional screen here. I have one made, I just can't put it there. So, just, there's a Be Right Back, just pretend it's there. Can you say water? Yeah, water. Water. Bye. Yeah, I'm getting water. I'll be back in a second. hope you guys behaved while I was gone. Haha, that is a good joke. Congratulations on that joke. I'll read that one loud. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. But excellent. Very nice. Oh. Just give me 1 second. My throat is recovering. I find it really funny that hell is like a swear word in America. Because it is not here. Like, they censor the word hell and damn. It's amusing. Oh. I'm getting sleepy. It's only like almost 2 o'clock. I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy, I know. And I've been sleeping fine, so I shouldn't be. What am I supposed to say? I don't know. Wake up! Alright, we're done being sleepy now. Warm weather. It could be warm weather. Everything's nice and warm. Gotta go to bed, you know. It's almost been an hour and a half since you rejoined your stream. It is true, it's been a while. And it's been... been like an hour and a half since I was like, I'm leaving. I've said I'm going so many times on this stream, no one believes me anymore. Eventually, I'm gonna say goodbye and I'm gonna mean it. The heat always makes people sleepy, yeah. It's so nice. It's like a massive hug. Yeah, in 15 minutes. This is like the longest stream I've done so far. All of my other streams have been like bang on 2 hours. I think my longest one was like 2 hours and 16 minutes. This is already over 3 hours long. Excuse me. You have the best audience. That's true. This is like the most active audience that I've had on a stream. You guys are chatting all good. Usually it's just me sitting here talking to myself, which is fine. But like, yes, that is true. Having people to chat to does help. Does help a lot. Whereabouts in England are you from? That's a question. Oh, you actually are. Nice. I don't actually know where that is on the map. I'm gonna go look it up on the map.
Did they literally just sit there while you went to the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Kind of middle-ish. Yeah, that was my mum. So, as English people, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. It's a very boring city. I would like to know which place is the worst place. Please rag on people. Well, hello Germany. Because I know that if you're from Sydney, you hate the western suburbs usually, and you go yuck the western suburbs. So which place in England is like disgusting? You got to be like, no one go there. I've heard that people don't like, I think, Liverpool. Which also here, there's a place called Liverpool in the western suburbs, which people don't like, but yeah, Liverpool. Some parts of London. Fair enough. I mean, cities are pretty gross. There's always parts of cities that flipping suck. Hello, Tate.
Where's Dad's iPad? Oh, you can have it. I don't want.
It's fun having siblings. I mean, I'm midday Sunday, so like everyone's around and running around in all sorts of places. Yes. So just even Liverpool people hate Liverpool. That's fair. That's fair. I know there's like, you know, there's, well, that show with the people in the airports. What airport is that? And they just complain, and it's like a mental show. I think that's really funny. And Luton, yes. I don't know where Luton is, but Luton seems like an awful area. Like the worst airport. It's so funny. It seems like an absolute mess. EasyJet. It's like we have a jet service here called Jetstar, which you don't want to take unless you got no other options really. Like, take Qantas. Great airline, great, like the best food of all of the airlines that you could pick. I'll tell you who you should never take. Air Pacific. Air Pacific has disgusting food. Is a dreadful airline. Honestly, dreadful. Air Canada, pretty good. Hawaiian Airlines, they did lose our bags for a little while. Not the best food. I mean, Qantas and Canadian Airlines would be up there. Qantas is my favourite because they gave us so much food. Oh, Air Pacific is now called Fiji Airways. Still wouldn't take it. Still wouldn't trust it. If you want to do Australia, what should I use? Qantas. Excellent airline. Don't use the other ones. Jetstar has gone under. Huh. Didn't know that. Probably because they suck. This is why it's so much fun having a moderator. Oh, weird people. That is like, that is like my entire TikTok chat. So when I stream on TikTok, usually I do both because the internet was screwing up just doing Twitch today. But my entire TikTok chat is usually people like that. And I don't think you can have moderators on TikTok chat, so it's just a cesspool of filth. It's nasty there. The most common swear word in Australia. I don't know, like all of them. Are you popular on TikTok? Mate. Yeah. Not super popular, like semi-popular. Yeah, 28,000. So like, I would love like 100,000. That would be nice. But so like a D grade TikToker. I don't. Well done, thank you. I'm mostly just do cosplay on TikTok. I want to do some of myself, but I never know what to do as my actual self. So I mostly just do my cosplays. That's about it. So far. I want to work into doing like stuff of myself. But like, yeah, we'll see. It's like my Instagram. I post a lot of cosplay photos there, but I want to do some photos of myself. Always tops. Ah, thank you. That probably would be funny. I have a few like TikTok friends that are like UK, so that could be funny. I like when I was downloading my streams to try and edit them when it wasn't working at all, I was like watching them back to try and fix what was happening, and I was like, oh my goodness, do I really sound like that? I was like, I'm so surprised that anybody watches me with what comes out of my mouth. Although, at the same time, maybe it's just kind of sad that the media has conditioned us to only hear American accents and think, yes. But yeah, I do not like the sound of my own voice, so the fact that other people are willing to sit here and hear me talk is crazy, really. I think your accent is pretty cool, thank you. I find it really funny when people say that. I mean, if I could have any accent, it would probably be an Irish accent, because those accents are funny as heck. I love it. It's a great accent, best accent, honestly. 10 out of 10. It's different to what you're used to, yeah. UK is, like, the countries in the UK, they've got probably the best accents. Well, at least in my opinion. Welsh accent. I don't really know what a Welsh accent sounds like. I'm gonna have to like YouTube it later because I know like all of the other ones, but Welsh, I have no idea. I would like to stream some karaoke or something and sing some of the Disney songs that I have to sing at parties and stuff, but the thing with like streaming services like Twitch, even TikTok, like all of the streaming stuff, thank you so much for following, welcome to the stream, is that they have super strict copyright rules, and basically I could get banned for using backing tracks and stuff. So I had have to figure out some super royalty free stuff because copyright for playing music is very strict at the moment. So yeah, it'd be difficult. Oh diddly dee potatoes. That is true, yeah. Yeah, UK has a huge variety of accents. Like, they have like the north, the middle, very posh, just a whole bunch. It's pretty crazy how many accents are there. Welsh and Irish. Hey Juan, hopefully I'm saying that right. It would be awkward if you're like the one person that's actually called Juan. But yeah. What about singing a cappella? I could sing a cappella, but that's just awkward, really. Just listening to someone sit there sing a cappella by themselves. Yeah. Twitch is like taking down people's whole accounts for stuff that, like, music they used years ago in their clips. So they'll be like, I can't even get to delete the clips that the music is in because they were like 3 years ago. When am I streaming again? I'm not really sure. People have suggested Tuesday, so maybe Tuesday. I don't understand. I speak Spanish. Oh. I really, like, I want to try and speak Spanish. I haven't done much on Duolingo, but I think Spanish would be cool. I can do, like, El Pasaporte. So not great. Do you post your streams on Discord? I do. I was very proud of myself when I managed to set up a bot that, like, makes a Discord announcement when I go live. I was like, oh, so smart, so intelligent. So yeah, I have a little bot called, like, Me6 that whenever I go live on Twitch, or also whenever I post a YouTube video, it sends something in announcements to, like, let people know. What time do you usually start? I usually start at, like, 10 a.m. So, don't know what that time is for you, but if it's 2 p.m. right now, a few hours ago. El Paso. I had Duolingo, yeah. The thing is, the Duolingo bird comes for me because I, like, started and then I got into a phase where uni was just intense and I had so many assignments to do. So I completely gave up on my quest for Spanish, and so the Duolingo bird is like, why aren't you learning Spanish? It's so lame, but I think if I had 3 wishes from a genie, one of them would be able to speak and understand every language in the world, including sign language, because I think that would be really cool. Yeah, I really like languages. Not very good at them. I think being bilingual is probably one of the coolest things ever, but you're saying thanks to Nightbot. That's a robot. I don't understand. I'm sorry you don't understand. He has feeling. That is true. I am one of those people that says thank you to Siri. So I'll be like, Siri, can you text mom? And then Siri will text mom and be like, thank you, goodbye. Fun fact, my Siri is actually an Irish person, so I chose, like, an Irish man for my Siri, which I think is super fun. Because I love Irish people. Small bit Irish, very much English. That is basically what I am. Tiny bit German, a little bit Spanish apparently, as we learnt last stream. When the robots rise up. Yes. When the robots rise up, they will be nice to me. As well. How is Australia? Pretty good. Pretty good. It's warming up. It's been so nasty and cold the last little while. Like, I've been wearing complete winter clothes. It's spring. It's summer next month. And I've been wearing, like, big jackets because it's just been freezing. Define cold. Like, 18 degrees Celsius? Like, it's been raining and gross. How do seasons work there? Summer, autumn, winter, spring, normal stuff. So summer is hot. Autumn is also hot, but it gets cold at night time. And then winter is flippin' cold. And then spring is cold, like morning and night, and hot in the middle. If it was 18 degrees, I'll be wearing a t-shirt. I've been in bed, hiding under the blankets like, I'm freezing to death. Yeah. It's funny, like, how people, like, living in different areas get, like, used to different stuff. Do you ever get negative temperatures? Like, in some parts, like mountains and whatever. I mean, here, 3 degrees is probably as cold as it gets. Might have gone down negative in the middle of the night. Like, but unless it's like the snowy mountains, not really negatives. Yeah. Yeah. Mountains are mostly the places where you get negative. Where I am, pretty much you'll never see it. Is that a common thing? Oh, sure, that's a stupid question because it snows over where you are, so yes, I'd assume it was a common thing. The fights you two are having is quite amusing, guys. I love the relationship, yeah. Ugh. So do you two English people know each other, or did you just happen to be from the same place, coming to the same stream on accident? You're friends! Ah, fun. For like 5 years. Oh, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. I don't post as much there because, editing's... Oh, I guess my friend's gone forever then. Ah, friendship over. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't post as much on my YouTube because editing takes forever, and it's hard to come up with ideas, really. His spirit remains. ghost emoji. I don't even know if that's possible. Ugh. Actually, now's a good time for this command. Haha! I'm so proud of myself when I manage to use commands right. We have a bunch of commands that I didn't make any of myself because that's too hard. Yeah. You're really gonna be alright when the robots come and kill us all. Very polite. Well, something's not working there. 0 seconds. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I had a whole lot of trouble with my bots when I first started because I didn't set them up properly, and like they just yelled at people for everything, so someone would send like 2 messages and they'd time them out and stuff. Oh, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you sleep well, finally. Like, seriously, you need sleep. It's so late at night. So, I'll hopefully see you around another time. Yeah. Bots are being weird today. Yeah. It's a good time for bed. And that means it's a good time for me to actually leave. So thank you so much for coming. It has been a slight bit of a mess, but it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. We've got a lot more new followers, and we had a lot of people join by today, and it will be great. Yes. Shout out to the UK for making this stream absolutely pop off. We had a great time because of you guys. So thank you so much for you guys stopping by, and thank you so much for everyone who usually stops by. You guys are great. Oh, you're from Essex. That's fun. I will see you guys at some point during this week, maybe Tuesday, as we've said, but keep an eye out on Discord where I will say when I'm next streaming. Oh, yes. So, actually goodbye.